MALDEF was created by a group of community leaders in the Latino community, lawyers and others, who saw the need in the court system for representation of the Latino community and an organization that was dedicated to promoting the civil rights of Latinos. At the time in 1968, the Latino population was concentrated in the Southwest, as well as with pockets in Chicago, New York, and Florida. And in all of those areas where there were significant Latino populations, there were widespread patterns of exclusion, discrimination at work, discrimination in the schools, discrimination throughout society. And there was a need to be able to call on a legal organization to challenge that exclusion and discrimination in the courts.
The obviously issue on the forefront is what's happening in Arizona, which MALDEF has led the way to oppose.
We've challenged successfully a number of laws that seek at the state or local level to regulate the rights of people based on their immigration status or their presumed immigration status. Right now we're involved in litigation against Arizona's SB 1070, and that builds on other cases, such as our successful challenge to Proposition 187 in California, a previous effort 16 years ago to regulate immigration at the state level with dramatic potential negative effects on the Latino community and everyone in the state.
The E in MALDEF stands for education, and MALDEF has been uncompromising in its efforts to advance the education levels of Latinos in America.
MALDEF attorneys were at the forefront of ensuring equity in education, in particular in the Texas school system, where there existed discriminatory means of financing education that ensured that Latinos and other students who were in property-poor districts didn't have the same resources available for their education as those in property-rich districts. And through a series of cases, MALDEF attorneys fought to ensure that there was a more equitable system of education in Texas.
MALDEF has participated and led national census efforts for Latinos since 1970. And this year, our focus really was not as much the broad Latino community across America, but the hard to count, the very hardest to count Latinos, those people living in the shadows. People were terribly afraid. You know, we really did a very concentrated effort, meeting face to face with people, television PSAs that reached millions, radio PSAs that reached millions. We were in newspapers across the country.
What I'm most proud of about MALDEF is how it has withstood the test of time as an organization for the advocacy and litigation and education of Latinos in America, and that they have been surviving and fighting relentlessly to protect the constitutional rights of Latinos living in America.
A particular, barely recent case went to the Supreme Court, where MALDEF attorneys argued for the creation of an additional Latino majority congressional district in Texas, and had to take it to the Supreme Court, where MALDEF prevailed in ensuring that there would be another district for the Latino community in Texas.
I felt really proud of the fact that when we testified before Congress, that those members of the subcommittee felt that we had done an incredible outreach effort and wanted to use our work as a model for how it should be in grassroots communities.
To still be the leading advocacy organization of the Latino community, to be the lawyers of the Latino community, I take pride in that. I take pride in knowing not only I'm a board member, but knowing that our community is in great hands.
I'm here to build on a long legacy of successful legislative advocacy throughout the country. In 42 years, MALDEF has done so many things that anyone would be proud to be associated with this organization. I'm most proud of the fact that we continue, after 42 years, to work hard across the country in multiple areas to ensure that the civil rights of Latinos are respected and promoted.
It is a new era. The landscape of America has been changing in a Latino way for a while. I see great things for MALDEF. The future is bright for MALDEF, especially under the leadership of Tom Sines. They have proven time and time again that they are the first organization to take action legally and say, we are going to protect our community through the Constitution of the United States. Great things lie ahead. Every challenge that is going to face the Latino community, MALDEF welcomes it.